back to my channel, and thank you for tuning in to another video of mine. Today we'll be talking about my Warlock and the build I use for the Warlock, at least one of them. I'm not going to talk about all of them. I'll separate them in different videos, because I really don't want to make a super long video. So yeah, so let's get straight into this. This type of build that I made for my Warlock is more of a support class to, just protect other people and kind of stay back from the fights. Unfortunately, there's nothing really you could do to heal people as a Warlock for Destiny 2, and excluding the healing rifts, but kind of like Sun Senior, there's nothing you can really do to buff people's stats, really. Not as much. If there was, I would definitely do that, but unfortunately there's not. Since I want it to be more, you're not going to really be into the fight all that much, you'd want ranged weapons. So scout rifles are pretty good. If something gets close to you, you can use a submachine gun, but scout rifles are really preferred, or pulse rifles work too. And for your power slot, it'd be really helpful to use a sniper or a linear fusion rifle. That's okay too. And for armor, there's not really a specific armor set you're supposed to wear, as long as it has pretty good resilience or recovery on it, and other than that, that's pretty good. But there is one armor or exotic armor piece for Warlock that's pretty good. It's called Lunification Boots. It's an exotic boots for Warlock. And the main perk on it is really useful because basically it's when you put your rift down, any kind of rift, and another ally from your fire team walks in, it will automatically reload their weapon. And I'm guessing it's equipped, so yeah, it's pretty good if they're trying to escape, battle and trying to get into cover. So what if you put a healing rift down and you double it up and they get ammo too, so that's really useful for this build, I think. Of course, the subclass I am running on the Warlock for this build is Stormcaller. I think this is a very superb super for taking out big crowds of enemies. And my all-time favorite skill from this Stormcaller subclass in Destiny 2 is the Arc Soul, because it's just really useful and it works for everyone in your fire team. You put down a rift and whoever steps in it gets a little Arc Soul that helps them out and shoots at nearby enemies, and it's just really helpful. I am of course also using the Attunement of the Elements, which has more PvE stuff, so Landfall and, like what I just said, Arc Soul. And for this, you also want to use a Healing Rift. I was thinking about, should Empowering Rift work? But I think Healing Rift is much better for allies who get hurt in battle and want to come back to your Rift. It'll be good to heal them. And for the grenade, I chose Storm Grenade. You can choose whatever you feel comfortable with, but something that takes out, or you feel that takes out, a lot of adds in groups. So here is a quick recap of what you need for this Warlock build. You need a Warlock, of course, with the Stormcaller and the Attunement of the Elements tree unlocked on there. You'll need some ranged weapons, so mostly scout rifles or pulse rifles, maybe a submachine gun for close-up enemies, and a sniper rifle or a linear fusion rifle. Even rockets could work. Armor with a lot of resilience and recovery. The Lunification Boots are very helpful, but you don't have to use them for this build. And yeah, that is basically what you need for the build. So I'm going to run some gameplay of a strike and show you the builds in action. As you see, I'm not really getting into combat. Sometimes I pull out my submachine gun if something gets close to me, but usually I kind of stand back while the two other Guardians take on the hordes of enemies. And I do always put healing rifts down if I have the chance, so my allies can come in. And as you see, when they get in, so if they do sometimes, they get an Arc Soul too, of course, just like me, and it's bonus damage to the enemies. Also, you'll see that snipers are very useful, especially if you have a really good one, to get enemies from really far away, and if you hit the critical spots, it does really good damage. Don't be afraid to use your super. If you see a really good opportunity with a lot of enemies there, go ahead and use your super and create a lot of motes of light for your allies. So yeah, that's the Warlock build. It's not really much of, it was kind of a small one, and it wasn't really in depth, and I apologize for that. But I wanted to start these kind of videos simple. I didn't want to make a super long one explaining all of my builds and what I use for that. I kind of want to separate them out because I just don't want to make some 12-15 minute video of just me talking into, about my builds, and it would get kind of boring. So I wanted to make this one a short but kind of sweet one. So yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Thank you for coming by and watching. I thank you a lot. And that's all I have to say about my Warlock. I will be making another video about my Hunter, and I need to level up my Titan, because I don't really play as a Titan a lot, but I will level up, I promise. And of course, another lore video is on the way. So thank you for watching. I don't want to drag on this video. I'll see you soon, Guardians. Peace out.